So now it's only me, but Adam is not there yet. And you guys see my caravan. So let's wait for Adam.
So now we're live, right? But you're black and I'm on the screen and we've got chat. Cody, good to see you, mate. Oh, fuck. Honestly, YouTube, what a shit. So you don't get to see Chris's lovely face. In fact, I can't even hear you, Chris. That's great. You're like, he's hosting. He's hosting, but we can't see him. He's just a black screen. Oh, there he is.
Thank fucking God. Honestly.
Right. Can you have to ask, can everyone see us? Jose.
I can see at least the chat now.
Sean, Leon.
You know what I did? I said it's not for 18. It's over 18. Fuck the kids. And all of a sudden it works.
Oh, you're back now. Suddenly it's working.
Yeah.
Jorge, good to see you, brother. Fantastic. Yeah. Right. So it looks like it's working now. So everyone gets the joy of seeing me as well as Christian, because we thought that, you know, one lot of Down Under was not enough for you. So so you got double Down Under, and both of us are inherited Australians. So we're not even real Australians.
Fucking Germans and Pommies.
The Germans are here, and all right, the bloody Poms, mate, innit?
Yeah.
So diamond geese, all you Brits out there, right? and yeah, so we're here in effect. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Adam. He's Christian, and I have a wheel.
Yeah, he's the lucky man. He's the guy who brings you luck, hopefully. So yeah, let's start with all that stuff slowly. There's only 12 people yet, so I think we'll
let a few more people get in here. I can talk, mate. We can talk shit, you know, for hours. I've got my coffee. I'll just go and get another coffee if you drag this out too long.
That's fine. That poor dude Adam had to get up at 6:30 so that we get that live stream sorted, because his time is a little bit earlier than mine. So he was the first one awake and getting ready early in the morning.
So here we have like Sean Welsh is Canadian and he lives in the Philippines. That's brilliant, mate. Like you have a surname that suggests that you're neither Canadian nor living in the Philippines, and then you're Canadian and live in the Philippines. That's brilliant, mate.
You see, with my last name, the German people always think I'm a weed smoker because of that Kiffen.
yeah. And who would think that? Yeah. And see, Jose's a Mexican living in the US. Is that so strange, Jose?
I get my quick quick Red Bull, and then
yeah. Kieran's English and he lives in England. That's brilliant. I'm glad there's still some English people living in England.
Yeah, because there's more immigrants. Oh shit! I have to be careful what I say. I don't say anything.
Why? What? In case you get.
With my 80 subscribers, no, I don't think so.
No, that's it.
I don't want to steer shit up, you know. I think most of the people know anyway my thoughts to immigration over there, but let's keep it down.
Yeah.
Hey, Kerry.
Okay, let's keep politics and religion out. I'm froze apparently. Can you still hear me, Leon?
You froze here and there and get a bit blurry.
Yeah, well, that's your shit internet.
Yeah, blame me. That's fine.
Yeah, well, you're hosting it, so I have to blame you. It goes through your internet connection.
So then I should go out there in the sun and make all the UK people jealous because it's so warm.
It's pissing with rain here. They just feel right at home. If I show the UK guys here, they'll be like, "That just looks like England. It's grey sky and it's pissing with rain."
It feels like home, eh?
So, yeah. Klaus says that people are still blurry. Butter Demon, hello from Illinois.
Oh, that's cool. Butter Demon.
Quit the Red Bulls, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently.
Liam said it, and I say that to myself. I should quit with the Red Bulls, you know. But you know how it is. When someone says to you, "Don't drink coffee anymore," you say, "Fuck off." It doesn't work for me. I know it's bad, but maybe
Yeah.
one day I maybe get rid of it.
Yes,
um,
yes, you are, Leon. Leon is just a fat American trucker, but we love him.
uh, he's a Sasquatch.
There's nothing. There's nothing. They keep the country rolling.
Hey, Squeak.
So we
Yeah.
got a bit of a gang. We got a bit of a gang here now. 13. We'll see how many
Yeah.
more people join because, like, you know, if they're not here, they can't win properly, can they?
Yeah. So
To be in the draw for the carbon fiber.
for the
Nobody's winning the carbon fiber if you're not here.
Yeah. So what I do is basically when we spin the first time the wheel, if the person is not online, I will contact him and he can choose one of these carbon fiber frames, and I show them quick one of these G10 frames. So
Yeah.
there will be this one.
Yeah, look at that.
A couple I have to finish. You know, there's the clip's not done. That's completely done. Then this one at the end is the.
Oh, look at them all.
So I let him choose between one of these 6 ones in a mail if he's not online today. You know, if that person is online, he can basically choose one of these G10 frames and gamble for a carbon fiber frame for one of these tools.
For an upgrade. Oh,
Yeah,
look at that
an
one
upgrade.
with the. Oh, look, he's got the. Oh. I'm feeling really bad now because I'm helping out. Just so you all understand, I'm theoretically in the draw. I think Chris left my name in there, but if my name comes up, I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting a frame.
Yeah, but you still get them.
I'm doing the wheel spin. I'll either. I am not going to take a frame in. I've already told Chris that he's very upset about it, but I'm not budging on that. Despite the fact I really like all of them, I'm not gonna jump in the. It's not fair. I'm spinning so that everyone knows it's fair and that nobody fiddled the numbers or did anything. I don't even know who's who. I don't know which number is which. Chris has got that list. I'm just spinning for a number, and then whoever wins will win. And if it's me, go back in the draw. So just so you know. Yeah, that's it. Well, you might, Squeaky, you might just win it anyway.
Yeah, you would still get something from me back then. So at the end,
I'm going to be a few weeks anyway. So we will share assorted, entertaining things together, and there will be no need for me to be in a waffle or a draw.
Yeah.
You can't see Chris. Well, neither can I. I've got to drive fucking 2 days to go and see him. But you guys don't get to visit. So.
Oh, yeah. Let's go back to the rules. So if that person is
hang on, mate. Bruce says we're frozen. Are we frozen, mate? Are we still frozen, Bruce? Or is everyone okay? Can people see?
Hey, T-Rex.
Kieran reckons I should take the frame either. Rex, good to see you. Stephen.
Hey, Ben. Yeah. So back to that. I think they see us. So what we're doing is if that person is not online, I get in contact with him and he can choose between one of the G10 frames. If he's online and he says, okay, I want to go for the carbon fiber frame, then we spin the wheel again, and he has to you have to set up the wheel again with either black and red plate or with 1 or 2, and we let the person choose.
I shall do that right now.
A straight or unstraight number, and if he gets it right, then he wins the carbon fiber frame. if he loses on the wheel, I still give him the chance to say, I would pay you 100 Australian dollars to still get that carbon fiber frame. And he goes home with that carbon fiber frame, but would have to pay a little bit. If he spins the
Okay.
wheel and it says, yeah, he's the winner of the carbon fiber frame, he gets the carbon fiber frame for free, no postage to pay or anything, and I will send that out. That would be if
Okay. So
someone.
I basically need a second wheel that just has win and lose on it.
Yes, yeah, basically, yes, yeah, yeah,
So coin toss. Right. I've
yeah,
done that. So now we have 2 wheels ready to go.
cool. So that
I'm
would
all
be
over
that.
it, man.
So if with a bit of unluckiness, I have to give 2 frames out, or if I'm happy, the first one what I pick goes straight for the carbon fiber frame, and then it's only 1 frame, you know. But
Yeah.
I want to get at least that carbon fiber frame to someone who is online on the stream, and not just give away in the background, you know. Means basically the person has to be online to gamble for, or even if he
Okay.
loses, he still can make me that offer, and then we go from there. Um,
Yeah. I'm not going to get involved in any of the rules. I'm just the button presser. I'm just going to spin the wheel on demand.
yeah.
You're just going to go spin the wheel, and I'll be like one of those beautiful chicks from a 1950s like TV show or whatever. Spin the wheel, Adam. I should have put a little outfit on. I could have worn a little tutu or something. Shit. Everyone
Oh yeah,
missed out.
that would be a cracker.
Slinging nerd. Hey, Paul. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
Good to see
yeah,
everyone. It's good to see some names that I recognize, as well as some names that I don't recognize, but I'm seeing for the first time. I
yeah.
can
Just
push buttons, Leon. You're right.
I see. I basically know nearly everyone. But it's
Yeah.
really weird because I never on YouTube or barely in live streams. So
I'm getting compliments from Butter Demon about my shirt. It's got a. I'll show you the back as well, mate. Whoop. Yes.
I guess that's a band.
It is a band.
Oh, no, that was right.
Butter Demon knows what band it is. Yes, it's Opeth. Bit of lovely prog Swedish death metal.
Oh,
Although it's not
okay.
really death metal anymore. They're like prog metal
You
now. They're prog rock. Anyway.
I'm more the techno head and drum and bass head. You know, I don't know much about metal. I know it makes noise.
Yeah, it's a bit like that 180 BPM stuff that you like.
Yeah,
But better.
yeah. No, I listen to metal too, but not really. It's not really my favorite. But if something runs in the background and it has a good groove, then I like that too. You know, that doesn't matter.
Slinky said you need to do more lives, Chris, when you're working on frames.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I go later quick out and show where I work so that a couple of people see that I don't really have a workshop, that I work out of a tent. uh,
And like,
you
I
know,
love the fact that
no,
you're worrying about that when we're doing a co-live from our respective
no,
caravans. Like,
why
we're
I'm
basically
saying
trailer trash, mate. It's great.
yeah, trailer trash, exactly. Why I'm saying that is because I still get shitloads of requests for custom build.
Guten Nacht, Frank. Frank says
Um,
Guten Nacht.
yeah, he's einer meiner deutschen Freunde.
Yeah.
um, so yeah, because a lot of people still think I can make custom frames left, right, and center, and I have the space and I have everything. You know, it's always hard to explain people that I want to get away from my custom stuff and keep doing my normal designs where there's no difference. You know, this one, like the carbon fiber frame, that is not a custom frame. That's one of my standard frames. So if I make frames like that, I was still
Standard frames. Did we all hear that? That's just one of my standard frames.
so you know what I mean. So What I mean is, I put the same work into my own frames as I do in a custom frame. But when I do a custom frame, I sit 10 times longer there, breaking my head apart. What do I next? How do I do it? Is it? It looks good? Does it not look good? And it drives me fucking nuts. I take fucking 3 months for a custom frame, but if I would do that same frame for myself, it takes me 3 days. Because
Yeah.
I have a way.
Why don't you do more lives when you're doing the custom frames? I think that's the point. Is like when you're doing stuff and you've got that brain thing which is causing you stress. Why don't you just go, okay, I'll get live and I'll just point the camera at my workbench and show people,
That's my
just show
plan.
people what I'm doing.
Yes, yeah. So at the moment, because I don't have that work shed yet, so the caravan park, they offered me an old granny flat, what is a little bit ripped down. I have to put new floorboards in and put one wall up. But they said I can put all my tools in there and use it as a work shed because I do the maintenance here in the caravan park, and therefore I
Yeah.
can use my tools in there and it would be all good. So I only have to build that out, and if that is done, then I can put cameras in and install everything, and then I basically want to do that so that I have one or two cameras, one bit further away, another one where I can switch between, and people can see how I do my stuff. At the moment,
Yeah.
out there, I've not even enough light. I have to really do
Okay.
something that I could do proper live
So
streams. Otherwise,
the
um,
summary would be it's coming, people.
it's coming.
Chris
Yes,
is
yeah,
Chris is behind the scenes. Hang
working
out
on
with
it.
Chris in his workshop is gonna. It will happen. It's just you've got to
Yeah.
be patient. You got to let the man get set up in a proper workshop before he's willing to share his work process with us.
Yeah, that's why. Look, I already try to show pictures with pictures what I do. How I do these little pieces, how I glue it together, how do I sand it to get some effects out. But on pictures, you don't always see it, or
Yeah.
maybe you only look at it and think, oh yeah, it's a clump of G10,
What
But
what they really mean is they just want to see your lovely face, mate, and hear your dulcet
look,
German tones.
lovely face. Look at these wrinkles. I'm
They
not
just
even.
they want to hear you speaking while you make Z frames.
Yeah,
They want to hear the Z's. The Z's.
sorry.
They want to hear the Z's. This frame is most. Yeah, they
Yeah.
want the German. They
My
need the German.
my broken German English. Oh, it was horrible yesterday. Yesterday, I messaged with Joshua Dondon from Germany, yeah, and I don't talk
Yeah,
much German, basically nearly no to nothing. And in the last 13 years, I can say I didn't talk more than 5 or 6 days English, German. I don't talk with my mother German. I don't talk with my brother German. So there is nobody. And since my brain started thinking in English and dreaming in English and um, speak more fluent English and stuff, now I have problems to speak German because all
you're just a
the way
lost soul now, aren't you?
no, the
You're
German,
culturally disassociated, mate. You have no.
the
You're not really English or
German.
German anymore.
Yeah, if you are a German and you learn English, you think the English people speak from back to front because you use words at the end of a sentence what the Germans use at the front of a sentence. So if
Yeah.
I laid German word by word into English, you would think, why the fuck is he building up his sentence backwards? And
Well,
it
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but
yeah,
people who didn't speak German or didn't know any German would. Yeah.
yeah. So and now
Ja,
after
ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, Paul.
yeah, ein bisschen, das ist gut, ein
Ein
guter
kleiner
Punkt.
bisschen.
So and therefore, yeah, a big problem with my German to get fluent German out again. And I was chatting with him back and forth, voice messages, and he said it's funny. You still have your dialect, but you have a broken German. He said that's so funny. But
Mm.
since I started dreaming in English and I speak more English, that German is fucking getting out of me like nothing else. And getting back
I
into
lo-
it, I sound like a fucking idiot. Worse,
no,
like when
Jose's just said, as someone who is biliterate, and I love that word, man. That's brilliant. I'm going to steal that. As someone who is biliterate, I completely understand. I do the same with English and Spanish. And I don't know whether that was a typo or whether he really wants to call Spanish Spanish because it's a pain for him to speak it when he's speaking English so much. But yeah, I'm always in awe of people who are fluent in more than one language. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, my French is okay. My German is middling. I've got little dabs. I know a couple of phrases in Spanish I can get by. I can order a beer and I can order paella. And but I'm not. I dabble in a number of. I know a few words in Icelandic and a few words, but I'm not fluent. I haven't been fluent in another language for many years. I was fluent in French for a while, but as in, to me, fluency is when you can think in a language.
Yes. Yeah.
Just speak it. When you stop in your head, when you stop doing that real-time translation, when you just think in French or you think in Spanish or you think in German. And so when someone asks you something, you just respond. You don't have to go, what did they say? Translate it. What do I want to respond? Translate it back. Right? As soon as you... That's really hard.
Think for 5 minutes before I open my mouth. And then, even then, gibberish came out, Now I talk more fluent, and I only stop at words where I don't speak regular, and don't have them in my head. And I have to quick stop and think, and then it goes on again. But when I speak German, it's even worse, So it's quite embarrassing.
Well, if it's any consolation, Chris, Butter Demon says he can talk shit fluently.
Yeah, I do.
There you go.
I can do that too.
That's good. Good job. We can all talk shit fluently. Paul would like to know how you say 2 tickets for the Oasis concert, please, in German.
2 Tickets. Ja, 2 Eintrittskarten für das Oasis-Konzert, bitte.
There you go. There you go, Paul. I let Chris say that because it was much more fluent than I could have said it, but it would have come out as English German, and it's not good on the ear. So this is an ongoing thing between me and Paul. He knows that I'm not a massive fan of Oasis. I don't, I tolerate them. Yeah. They're a couple of Mancunian tossers, but I tolerate them, right? And that's as far as my interest in Oasis goes. So now Paul will always ask me if I'm getting tickets to the Oasis concert, or if I've got an Oasis tour t-shirt, or if I've got the mug, the merchandise, whether I'm a big fan of the Oasis boys, and I'm not. But he knows that. That's why he continues to do the little Oasis button pushing thing.
Yes,
You gotta roll with it. Whatever. Anyway, There you go. There's my Oasis impersonation. It's probably worse than my German. But Butter's just trying to get me to spin the wheel multiple times till he wins by telling me that Oasis sucks and Opeth are awesome, and he's just trying to win. He's currying favor, aren't you, Butter? I see what you're doing. And Jose knows Wonderwall. But yes, whatever. It doesn't matter what song they sing. They're just nasal Mancunian tossers. There we go. Oh look, more German.
Frank hat recht.
Zwei Stück. Die Gallagher Brüder. I can't even read that because my glasses aren't on. Let me put glasses on and look intellectual. The librarian look.
Yeah, no, I can put on glasses. I always look like a home.
Die Gallagher Brüder prügeln sich aber immer auf der Bühne. What's Bühne?
Bühne is the stage.
Ah, stage. Right. Yeah.
They always have a punch on the stage. These both, he said.
Yeah.
What is right? They're rough guys. That's true.
Yeah. See, Paul's on it. Butter Demon is buttering me up.
Yeah,
Paul's here with his toy drum set just to do the joke noises for us.
So what I forgot before to say when I showed the slingshots, because I have snakeheads here, but I don't have an eddy here. So There was another option what I wanted to put out, and that's what I ask the people to before they go for the carbon fiber frame. Exactly there. Hey, Squeak, can you see that? The guy who I promised that slingshot, Adam.
Yeah,
Adam,
is that
the guy
Squeak?
who I promised that slingshot. He's right there in the chat
Yeah,
somewhere. So
Squeak. So
Squeak, yes.
Squeak, I apologize, mate. I have the dysfunctional Eddie. Right, this one Chris was not happy with it. He complained so much that I had to take it off him because he kept bitching about what a dysfunctional fuck up he'd made with this, and how it was the worst thing he'd ever made. And just honestly, I was bleeding from the eardrums, so I just went, look, you know what, mate? If it's such a burden, I'll take it off your hands. But anyway,
Yeah,
apparently it has loads of flaws, and he
it
wasn't
is.
happy sending it to you because it was flawed.
It
I'm
does,
happy
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, it shits me, the glow in the dark stuff was not proper steered up, and by sanding it back, these blank parts came out where you just don't see a glow effect, and it shits me. So I couldn't leave it. I did not want to sell it. So, but back to that. So when I said I offer a G10 frame where they can choose from, um, I also say so they can either get the carbon fiber frame, or if they don't want a carbon fiber frame but want an eddy. I've got so much different eddies laying here, or snakes, or whatsoever. So if he doesn't want a carbon fiber frame and he would prefer a glow in the dark eddy, then he just says which color he wants, and I build a custom frame for that person.
Sweet,
But
sweet.
therefore, the carbon fiber frame would be gone again. You know, because
Okay.
if I do a custom frame for someone, what takes quite a little bit again, and I put the money in, um, then they can choose. At the end, I want that the person who wins, that he goes away with a happy face. Not like I pushed something onto him. So he
Yeah.
has really the free options. Normal frame, carbon fiber frame, or an
Or an
eddy.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Have you just a quick request, because we ought to get this draw going, mate. We're kind of hovering around the 19 to 21 viewers all the time. It's not getting more. Leon said before we do the draw, could you dig out the Sasquatch pickle and show it to everyone, please?
Are you sure I can?
Because I've shown off my Eddie. Jose, I saw that Jose mentioned the Nürburgring. I'm not entirely sure what the association was there, brother.
Second.
But yes, the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife, one of the greatest racetracks in the history of motor racing, continues to be a source of amazing experiences for lots of people. Yeah, this particular Eddie, I'm just going to talk about my Eddie because he's here. This particular Eddie is lovely. I wanted a Harlequin frame, and Chris, as he just said, he'd made this one. He wasn't happy with it, and I'm like, well, that's as near Harlequin as you can get, carbon fiber and orange, but the layers are amazing. And the middle layer, the filler, is day glow, and this is all day glow. So he glows really brightly as well. The orange glows as well. So if I go out and shoot this in the day, when I come back and put it in a little pouch to store it, it glows through the pouch. It's like I basically, Chris is going to be responsible for irradiating me. But I will die a happy man as my second head grows, because Eddie rocks. He's like, rah. So,
Holy moly, where did I put it? I have so much shit.
oh, I understand now, Jose. Okay, so Nürburgring is the only German word you know. Okay, that's fair enough. You could know worse ones. Lagerregel. Nothing wrong with the little head. Correct, Paul. Nothing wrong at all.
Okay. There we go. Finally.
Oh, he's found it. Finally found it. There we go. Just as Leon messaged me and said, tell him not to worry about it.
No, I had it packed up so
Dicken Scheisse.
that it doesn't get scratches or anything, or that it gets fucked over.
Look at that. How awesome is that, man?
Little
Fuck,
people.
that's so awesome.
He's got his little Sasquatch pin in there. He's got my kangaroo pin in there from behind.
That is like
should look like a Sasquatch.
Tell me that is not. Yeah, exactly, Jose. Fucking awesome, Josh. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I'm not a Sasquatch, and I don't shoot pickle forks, but I would want one of them. That's fucking cool. That is so cool. Well, if it doesn't get out to PA soon, I'll bring it out next year when I come visit you all. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it soon. Yeah, because I haven't. I have to do another one for Leon, and then we said instead of sending 2 parcels, I wait and send them all together. But he's already waiting. I have that laying here since quite a while. And
well, you can just send it to me. I've got to send him a parcel at some point, so you can always send it to me, and that'll encourage me to get off my arse and send him the parcel.
Oh, that way, yes, yeah.
Whatever, mate. Cheaper postage for you.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see.
Anyway, we can discuss that off camera. Let's do this thing. We got 24 people in here now.
Yeah, so let's start.
I am hoping to, Jose, and Alabama, and I'll probably catch up with the Tennessee guys while I'm there. But yes, I will see you at some point, brother. I don't know when. I'm going to be out probably March till June, so I'm hoping ECST is the same time because there are no dates yet, as far as I know. So I'm having to kind of hope that it's the same time of year. So I'll either catch it or miss it. But Chad made it. He's late, but he's here. So yeah, you'll have to put up with me, brother. Sorry.
So that's the list of all entries. We have 68 people who came and want to win. So 68 people are there on the list. But because we have only 24 online, means there's a good chance that one of you guys walks away with a carbon fiber frame or an Eddy or what the fuck ever you want. You will get it.
Yeah.
So
see, Josh, how's that? You see, Josh is here. He can't win because he's not in the draw, but he's here just to support and just to see who he can be jealous of. And I respect that. That's nice.
The sad part is I had, and I say it now in the chat, I had a lot of people who tried to be part of the competition. Oops, wrong side. Part of the competition, but they liked nearly every single picture on my site and shared, but they forgot to like one thing, and that was the page himself. So Facebook could not recognize them, And I saw every day, every morning when I wake up, there are some people that I had 40 notifications from them because they went over my whole page and liked everything. And I thought, yeah, he will make it. And then the next day again and again. And then I looked into my list and realized, mate, you like all my pictures and share and do, but you didn't like my page, And therefore, Facebook can't recognize you as a fan, top fan, So there's 2 people who did a lot of work, and I had to explain it to them, and they did not get the drift, and unfortunately, they are not on the list,
Well, Rex is back, so if we're going to do this draw, we should do it because while Rex is in, before he has to leave again.
Exactly.
Should we do it now? We do the first draw.
You spin the wheel for the first.
Spin the wheel. All right, Rex. Are you ready? Right, I'm gonna flip this round as best I can. I'm gonna check that it's in the shot so you know I'm not cheating.
Yeah,
this is the bet. Oh God, just sit. There we go. And I'm gonna get my little pointer, my little finger, and we're gonna spin. Okay, are we ready, people? Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, guys. Hey, Alex.
Number 52.
52. Okay, 52 is Frankie Van
I
Kool.
am not a number. I am a free man.
So Frankie Van Kooren is 52, but I don't think
Okay.
I don't think I saw him online.
Well, if he's not in here, then
No,
he's not in here. You
no.
know,
So
you're
that
just gonna have
means,
to make a note.
yeah, that's
So
what I do
Lecky
now.
Van Kuren.
Freki, Freki Van Kooren. He is the winner of a G10 frame. No, I showed you my dog's food bowl. I don't pay attention to my bloody camera, you know. I'm fucking fiddling around here. Everyone
We
sees
love
the camera.
we love your dog food bowl.
Yeah,
Everyone loves the dog food bowl.
yeah,
So
sure.
we
Yum,
have a
yum.
winner. We have a winner of a G10 frame. So there are
Excellent.
how many G10 frames left? There are five G10
So
frames left.
I still have, after that, 5 left. So I have 6 G10 frames laying here to choose
Yeah.
from. Um,
So whoever gets to choose the G10s,
yeah,
like from the will get to choose them, and he'll get what's
yeah, exactly. Yes. So now we spin. So now we spin the wheel so long till we hit a number from one of the guys in the chat. So now it's basically
okay.
only up to the people in the chat. Means you spin the wheel, I have a look for the number. If the guy is not in the chat, we spin the wheel again till we hit someone who is with us at the moment.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's do
Cool.
it. Good luck, everyone, again. I'm enjoying this. I just get to spin a wheel. I feel really important. We have a winner, number 18. Maybe we don't. Maybe they're not here, but number 18? Who is number 18?
Jake knows is number 18. I'll show you quick. Jake Knows, 18.
Right.
But
So we like this is where it gets complicated because I don't think Jake's in here.
no, he's not. I haven't seen him. I tried the whole time to look at the names and it didn't pop up yet. Okay, so you spin again.
Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Manny's here. So I've got to spin again.
Yep.
All right.
Manny.
I'm just going to follow instruction here. I'm not following the rules. I'm just following instruction. So you tell me when to spin and I shall spin.
Yeah.
We're spinning again. Random number wheel in effect. It's number 18 again.
Oh, okay, double lucky, eh? Spin harder.
I spin again. I'll just spin again then. Number 50.
Number 50 is, you would not believe it. You would not fucking believe it, guys.
Who's number 50?
1 second.
I can't see because I can't see my screen. Oh, it's not me. Oh, fuck off. All right. No. Just take me out. Fuck, dude. I'm not sorry, I'm not. Okay, so I won. Yay for me. I'm going now. Bye. I want the carbon fiber frame.
See you later.
No. So like so Jose's like number 18 twice. It's obviously rigged. And then I win and he's like double rigged.
Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to have. You know, that's why I wanted to.
So I did. I did tell everyone I'm not going to take. Yeah. I'm not going to take the frame. I shouldn't have even been in it. You see, Klaus is like, me, send it to me. Like everyone's going to be like, Adam, take the frame, send it to me. I'll give you $10. I'll give you $12. I'll give you $15. Yeah. I'll pay shipping from Australia. No, I'm going to keep. I'm never going to. If it comes up number 50, I'm skipping it, man. I'm not taking the frame. All right. So there we go. I'm going to spin it again. Okay. Yeah. We're going to spin again. That was really entertaining. I did not expect to win. I didn't. Yes. I had hoped you would have removed me from the list, but there we go.
Look, when you come down for a visit, you anyway still get a frame from me, you know. So we still figure that out.
Number 68. Who's bottom of the list?
Ethan Martin.
Fucking
Ethan.
Rooster.
Yeah,
Rooster's not
Rooster.
even here, is he? The slack
No,
bastard.
I haven't seen him either.
Well, there we go. $10 and some Vegemite for a frame. Yeah, Jose's got the right idea. He knows where my heart lies.
The Vegemite, you know.
I'm a cheap man. I'm easily bought, Jose. See, Rooster won, and Rooster's not even here. What the fuck?
No. Unfortunately.
So is that unfortunate? Is that unfortunate for him? I don't understand. Am I spinning again? I don't I don't know the rules, mate. I'm just realistically, we should just keep spinning until we get the people who are here. I think you've got to be here to win it. I don't like this idea that people are just going to win when they're not here.
That's why I said that the carbon fiber frame
22.
or the custom slingshot.
22.
J McCarthy. J McCarthy, 22.
See, I don't think he's here either.
No, we give him quick a second. No. If he doesn't answer till the next number is done,
so did you hear that, people? You can't have it running in the background. You've got to be able to answer. So if it's your number and your name comes up, you've got to go, yeah, me. I'm here. I'm here. And you've got to wave your arms around and dance around the room. In your underwear, preferably. I just like spinning this wheel. I could do this all day. This is brilliant. Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. Is number 4 in the house?
Joe Dinkle.
Joe Dinkle. Calling the Dinkel.
There is a Klaus Dinkle, but Joe Dinkle, is that the same?
Me. Klaus Dinkle said me.
Yeah. True.
Yes,
Klaus,
baby.
Yeah, because he messaged me.
Klaus.
Yes, yeah. Hey, Klaus.
Das ist unmöglich.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Klaus. So, Mr. Joe boy.
So now you have the option.
Do you want to gamble?
You can either choose one of these frames here. Doesn't matter if it's the Kookaburra or if it's I have right hand and left hand frames here. If you're a left hand shooter, then this is out of your thing. Yeah, that's a right hand shooter. A left hand hold. And that's a left hand hold.
Before you go through them all, Chris, let's determine. Yeah. So Klaus, so Klaus is a gambler. He wants to gamble for the carbon fiber, apparently.
Okay, so let's gamble for that one. So you have set up that wheel with win or not win.
Now we have win or lose.
Yeah. So
okay.
So Klaus, the thing is now when he spins the wheel and it says lose, you would lose it, and you could then either say, okay, then I still take that carbon for that G10 frame and good is, or you say I still want that carbon fiber frame and I would pay you 100 Australian dollars for your work and I still go home with something. So this is now up to you. You can basically spin the wheel, and even if you would lose with the wheel, I still give you the option for $100. What is in euros, 66 euros, or around 60 euros, I think. I would have to look it up, but 66.
So Klaus is happy with that. Klaus understands. Yeah. Okay. So you basically you've already won something, Klaus. You're gonna get a G10 frame minimum, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But but you're now gambling for the option of the carbon fiber for free. But if you don't get it for free, you can still pay for it.
Exactly.
Okay. So are we ready to gamble? You ready to gamble?
Yeah. Normally I sell these frames for 350 Australian dollars. The carbon fiber frames. That means it's more than a third down. You know.
Yeah. So I don't think you need to hard sell there, Chris. I think everyone understands what a fucking bargain that is.
I just don't want to sound like I want to make money out of this year, you know.
No, chill, man. Everyone understands.
Give something away.
Okay. So Klaus is super excited now. He's actually using multiple vowels. He's like, go. So we're gonna spin.
Cool.
Here we go, Klaus. Best of luck, mate.
Good luck, Klaus.
Oh, lose.
So now it's up to you.
So
he's now still capable to say, I take one of the G10 frames if he doesn't want to pay $100 for the carbon fiber frame. Or he says, I pay you the $100, now take one of the carbon fiber frames, and he can choose either.
What would you prefer to do, Klaus? Do you want to take a carbon fiber for free, or do you want to pay for a G10 for free, or pay for the carbon fiber? That's your two options now. He wants the carbon. He's going to pay you. He's going to give you hard cash.
Yes. Helps me a little bit out, that's not bad. So I show you again the two frames. I send you later better pictures that you actually can see the frames in pictures again. But so we have one that's the kookaburra. That's the kookaburra. It's a left-hand hold. You still can pinch grip or brace grip it. So yeah, that's the kookaburra. And then you have the same.
I like that little inlay, mate. I like the inlays on those. I wonder where you got that.
So yeah, that was still from my G10.
Where did you get that? Yeah, where did you get all those lovely inserts?
Yeah, I think I still have to use yours so that I can make advertisement for you. So, and that's the snakehead. So now it's up to you, either the snakehead or the kookaburra. But
sounds like the snakehead.
Yeah, I message you anyway.
So did you?
And then we can go.
So did you choose the snakehead, Klaus? Did I understand that right? Because you were like, that's it, but it didn't time with him showing them. He's going to take the snakehead, Chris.
Okay, so
set the snakehead aside for Klaus.
Yeah, the frames himself here, there will be now all for sale besides the cooker. So I have one customer who said, whatever carbon fiber frame is left over, he buys it. He was not. It doesn't matter if he buys the snakehead or the carbon fiber, the kookaburra. So that one is gone. But everything else, what you see here on the table now, that will be still for sale. So if anybody saw,
so there's no carbon fiber left. There's just the G10s now.
But I'm making one again at the moment, and it's a basher version. So the same style, double core aluminium with brass, G10 and carbon fiber, but it will be in a basher format, and that's half done already. So I've still got quick full price because so I try to make this time frames which are also for people who can't afford a $200-$300 slingshot. Yeah, so this time I made a couple simple ones like this ones, so that's just a 10mm.
I really like that.
And there is not.
I like the pinky hole, man. I'm looking forward to holding one of them when I come down because the pinky hole looks cool.
So because this one is
all right,
a simple build, this one goes out for $100.
Turtle.
This one is an $80 frame, but it's just tuck and wrap, and also a little bit simpler. And this one is a $150 frame. That's with a glow in the dark piece in the middle, also big pinky hole, and it's a right hand hold. So I have a couple frames between, and that's the same. That will be also for $100 because it's also a simple frame. And I wanted to make a couple frames for people who basically can't afford dear stuff or don't want to buy a $350 frame and then knock a fucking 8mm into the frame. So if anybody who's online and saw something he would be interested in, just shoot me a message and I will get back to you when the stream is over. And otherwise, I will put all the slingshots what I have left at the moment on my Facebook page, and people can jump on it if they want.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you.
Jose, we're about 700 miles from each other, mate. Just so you know.
Cool, Greg. No problem.
Because you asked how far we are from each other, because the states are huge, and they are huge. But yeah,
2-day drive.
700 miles, 1100 kilometers. Yeah, when I drive down to see Chris, I can do it in one hit, but I'll be driving for 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I do it in 2 hits normally, 2 or 3, just for shits and giggles. So, someone thought it was at 9 p.m. I don't know what time is, mate. Honestly, it's like we literally live in the same like longitude, Chris and I, right? But we're an hour apart.
Yeah.
Because
the thing is,
because stupid fucking time stuff.
I try to do it with big cities, That's why I took New York for the American time. I took London for the British time, and I put Sydney down for us here. And Germany, I think I put Stuttgart down. And
so what's the deal with the? Are we continuing to spin for the G10s, or is that done now? Because someone's won the carbon fiber.
Basically, I have to get back to the first winner, which was
Lecky van Kuren.
Yeah, and I have to ask him what G10 frame he wants, and when I've got
correct,
his
Leroy. Queensland is very backward. So we're behind the times here. You're lucky we have internet here. We're lucky we have electricity here.
Leroy Mac 4, you have to look him up on Instagram. He's a model maker, and he's the guy I know the longest from everyone here in Australia. He was the first person I met online through a computer game, World of Tanks, and from there on, since then we're best friends. So we know each other now since I'm here since 13 years or so, and the stuff what he builds, it's unbelievable. He's doing props for movies. He's a model maker. The stuff is unreal, honestly. So
Leroy Knight.
Yes, Leroy Knight. Yes,
I've already found your Mac 4 studio, mate. I'm just having a look because for what it's worth, Leroy, I have lots of mates who do stuff for movies. My brother does laser scanning for the movies, creates digital assets for movies.
Have a look at that.
Yeah, and I've got another mate who makes props for movies back in the UK, and has been working on stuff for years and years and years. Like Annie's been making props for movies for donkey's years, and my brother's been working in the film industry for also donkey's years. Like he worked on Walking with Dinosaurs, World War Z. He's done a whole bunch of stuff. Like basically any of the digital assets you saw in World War Z were scanned by my brother. So big shout out to my brother Guy for being one of those guys who does that cool stuff. And your stuff's awesome, Leroy. I'm just looking at it now, mate.
You know what it said?
I just love the little Groot. Oh my God.
Free reign fishing came online. That was the guy who said he thought it starts at 9. Guess who that is? We picked his name, but he wasn't online. Jake knows.
Really?
Yes.
Well, maybe hit Jake up offline and just say to him, sorry, mate, you weren't there, and organize something with him, because if he got the time wrong.
Yeah.
Because we did draw his name, and that's kind of.
And we have a look what we do there. He basically.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you.
Too late. No, I get in contact with you, Jake, if you're still online. Otherwise, I'll message you later, and then we handle something.
Robert.
We get something sorted. Cool.
Yeah, Josh, the distances are indeed that big. The 1100 Ks, I know that it's like, basically the width of Germany is the distance from me to Chris. It'd be like me living in the far west of Germany and driving to the far east of Germany to visit him.
Yes.
But but it's just interstate. You know, he's like literally in the next state. It's just the next state is like me driving from France to fucking Prague or something. Yeah.
And then I'm completely down there, not even in the middle or something.
Yeah, I mean, my next trip, I'm going to pop down. Obviously, I'm going to go and see Chris, but I'm doing it en route to popping down and seeing friends in Melbourne. So that I think at a guess, I'd say Chris is probably halfway between me and Melbourne, maybe a little bit further than halfway. Roughly, I think that's about right, isn't it? It's about two. Yeah, so to drive from here to Melbourne on the coast and miss Chris completely would be about 1,100 miles, 1,200 miles, so about 1,800 kilometers. If I go inland, it's a bit shorter. So if I go via Chris, it'll be about 1,800 k's. So about 1,100 miles at there, and then that's there, and then I have to drive back. So I'll be driving about 2,500 miles in the next. In the next few weeks, just to go and visit friends.
Yeah, Ben, we probably do another live when Adam's coming down. We tried it last time, or we at least tried to do things like a contest, which did not really work out.
Yeah, it was just dysfunction incorporated. So
I still can't bend my finger. It goes to there, my pinky, and that's about it. That thing is.
Okay. Does anyone know this? Does anyone know this? Know the story of the finger?
I think a couple.
Does everyone know this?
But we have.
Does anyone here know the story of the finger? If you know the story of the finger, put your hand up in the chat. If not, I shall relate it. I shall relate it to you in a most entertaining fashion, because I was the closest witness to this dysfunction.
Dogs went apeshit. I went between, and when we had the dogs apart, I realized that my finger is standing 90 degrees to the side. I absolutely dislocated.
Well, this is the fun. Actually, that's the funny thing, is that Chris didn't notice, right?
No,
I noticed, and I went, "What's wrong with your finger, mate?" He's like, "Oh, the fucking dogs," and he's struggling to get them apart because they went all apeshit for no reason, right? And then he pulls them apart, right? And he's holding Luna back by the collar, and she's doing the whole I'm gonna have you, and he's holding her back, and I'm like, oh god, and Jules is with me, and he's like, oh, see you, Manny, go easy, brother. And Jules is like, oh shit, they're kicking off a bit, what's going on? And we got the dogs settled down, and Chris like pulls Luna off to one side, and he sits down, and then he stands up, and I go, mate, what's wrong with your finger? And he looks down, and this finger, it's not sticking out to the side like that, right? Which is what you'd expect if it was dislocated. Normally it would dislocate at this joint and it'd be sticking out. It was dislocated there, right? So this second from it literally, his finger went up like that and then stuck out the side like that.
Oh, it's still.
It was literally like that, right? That's how his finger looked. And I wish I'd taken a photo, because I know it sounds morbid, but then nobody believed us. It was like, what the fuck? It bent completely the wrong way out to the side in the middle of the finger. And I was just going,
everyone was in the face.
And then Chris, right? And then Chris is like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. He's looking at his fingers like, oh fuck. And he just grabbed it and he's like, I pop it back in. And then he went like that, and it was still sticking out to the side. I was like, oh shit, it didn't stick back in. And he's yanking it, and Jules and I are standing there going, oh god. And then there's this lovely gnarly pop, and it kind of went, and he goes, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I'm like, we're watching it visibly swell as he fucking, no, it'll be fine. By the time we got back to later that afternoon, he's like, I'm feeling really not good now. It's really hurting. And it was all swollen. It was starting to bruise up. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, mate. You've destroyed the joint completely, right? We got back. We bound some wounds. We put some fucking antiseptic on it. We strapped it to his other finger. And like, you know, got him back home, and then over the succeeding months, I'm like, "How's your finger, mate?" And he's like, "I can kind of move it now." What the fuck? Have you been to the doctor yet? And he's like, "No, I go to doctor if it gets worse." I'm like, "How can it get worse? It was sticking out to the side, you maniac! Like, it's just go see a doctor." So he went and saw the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Oh, it's a bit late to do anything anyway now if it is fucked." And it wasn't. I mean, it was a miracle. It literally is a miracle. But I don't know how that joint even is still functioning at all, because it was the most. It literally was. I mean, Al says gnarly, but it was the most gnarly dislocation I have ever witnessed, and I have seen some pretty bad dislocations in my time, but that was just insane. I mean, this is like fucking sticking out like that.
That was No, I'm really careful. I mean, my dogs still are rough to each other, you know, sometimes and go nuts. But I know that at this time, if I do something, I will grab them different. But that was was a silly move, you know. But I'm still happy about it.
I mean, you know, there's a reason why people say don't get involved in a dog fight. You know, I mean, let them sort it out, because. But I mean, I'll be honest. Luna had lost her shit, and she was in rage mode, and she was not going to let go of Zoe. If you'd let them go, Zoe would have been really badly torn up. Like, she was already bleeding, but it was a nasty dog fight. So.
You know, but there you can see, you know, everyone says always stuffies are the biggest monsters and whatsoever, you know, stuffies are killing other dogs. My stuffy was the coolest. It was my rich babe wanted to kill the stuffy.
I know you're Luna is literally a lunatic, and Zoe is just happy, jokey, fat little cuddle monster. She's lovely, Zoe. Zoe's my babe.
Yeah.
Who's going to cuddle her? She's awesome.
Zoe loves to lay on her back, get cuddles, and that's about it. There's no angry mood with her, you know. So yeah.
Oh God, no! We're getting more gnarly stories in the chat now. So Free Rein Fishing said he thought it was a good idea to pull some stuck material out of his bandsaw and cut half his finger off.
Oh fuck yeah! Hey, when you
Free Rein, you know you're meant to turn the bandsaw off before you pull stuck material out of it, right? You're not meant to leave it running, buddy. You know?
You can see it on my Facebook page as well. I think I did it doing a slingshot, and I grabbed into my table saw and cut into my thumb. There's a picture, I think, on my Facebook page.
I don't want to see that shit, man. No, thank you.
Same thing. I wanted to push something away, and I fucking flicked straight into the table saw, running table saw, and I was so happy that it just got the edge of me and not right into finger, but it did a good cut, you know, bleeding like a pig.
Paul wins the prize for the most horrendous story there. Last night he stepped on half a Lego. That's brutal, man. Honestly, I tell you what, that's the old instep bruise. That's horrible.
Absolute killing.
Free Rein said, "You mean the big red stop button in front of his face? That was the one he should have pressed." And the answer is yes, man. You press the stop button, right? Don't press the start button again till your fingers are away from the blade. You know, we all live and learn, right? It's just some of us still have 10 fingers by the time we've learnt, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Almost midnight. Josh, sleep well, brother. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks for coming in. Yeah.
I do love that spinny thing. I want to do more spinning. If anyone needs to hire me as a wheel spinner, I am available for children's parties.
Good. See you, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you were entertained. It brings joy to my life knowing that I'm making some people smile somewhere in the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
Al always gets hurt when he rushes. Yeah, I just get hurt when I don't rush, mate. I don't care. You know, like, I'll get hurt regardless of whether I'm rushing or not. I mean, I cut my finger open on a fucking cheese slicer the other day, and that's how dysfunctional I am. God forbid that I ever buy machine tools and start actually using bandsaws and routers and things. It would just, I'll be like, you'll be able to call me Stumpy, You know, I'll be just like, hey guys, I'm doing really well. I can't shoot a slingshot anymore, but I've made a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's my thing. So.
Okay.
All right, brother, are we going to wind this up, or we've been on an hour? It's been fabulous.
Yeah, we have an hour
21,
together. Still there.
21
So
likes. Everyone's getting very late out in the States. So.
Yeah. So I would say we say goodbye. I get in contact with Klaus and with what was
with Leke van Kuren.
with Joe Dinko and
sounds Dutch to me.
And the winner, yeah. So yeah, I will get in contact with them now. And thanks for everyone who supported me in the last couple of weeks, liked my stuff, shared, and went crazy on my page. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it brought me. I wanted to reach 1,000 followers. I'm now at 1,112 or something. So it went far over that what I wanted actually, you know. But it's good. And super happy because I guess now I get a little bit more. Not attention, but Facebook will promote me now a little bit more with my posts so that more people see it. And that's basically all what I wanted, you know.
Yeah, it's like my feed is nothing but down under catapults now. It's really annoying. I'm gonna have to put you on snooze for 30 days.
Oh shit! More damage to myself now, hey. Yeah. Well,
all right, guys.
Thanks again, guys, and we see us on the page and make more videos. And let's hope that we do another live stream where you can hear the German talking shit with a British guy talking shit or anybody else. We will see. We will see us soon.
We can spout shit endlessly, mate. Endlessly. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in, guys. It's always good to see everyone. And yeah, we'll chat again soon. Congratulations again, Klaus. Well done, brother.
Yeah.
And
Klaus, I will be with you in a second and get with you in contact. I saw you already messaged me, but I didn't want to leave YouTube because my mobile shuts YouTube down as soon as I go out there, so I wasn't sure.
And we had enough fucking problems getting on in the first place, so yeah, there we go.
That's it. Okie dokie.
All right.
Then,
bless you all, my friends.
Thanks for your help.
Look forward to chatting soon. Oh, no worries, mate. Anytime you need a wheel spinner, I'm your man.
No worries. I will you. Love you guys.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
Bye.